monkey. Hello everyone, and how's it going? Yes, there is some new Paraglider gameplay out there. It's only like 9 seconds long, but we're in what we like to call a content drought. This is where I can basically make anything as I please because there's not much going on. Maybe I'll upload like a dog video soon or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'll just have a video of Danny DeVito reacting to Dying Light 2. Or maybe a Johnny Sins video just saying my name over and over again.
Oni zombies.
It's great. I can kind of go ahead and just cover whatever I want. And today I felt like covering the Paraglider and also the Grappling Hook. So before we discuss it, let's showcase the gameplay a couple times. Here it is, played back 2 or 3 times. Alright, so starting out with the breakdown, we have a very wide angle of the city here, and this really goes to show the depth as to how far it can really go. From all these angles that we can see, first off, here's a shot from the right side, and here's also the left side. Looks like there's a lot of playable area for us to discover. And then obviously we saw what's in front of them, lots of skyscrapers, lots of rooftops, lots of verticality to go around here. And with this footage, I think it's all edited up and cut together to make it look seamless. I don't think this is the same jump the entire time because he goes a really long distance. If it is the same jump, honestly, that's truly impressive because like I said, he travels far with this. Like when he first jumps off, you can see the 2 skyscrapers that he will eventually fly through later in the clip. But aside from that, what really catches my eye is the verticality in this area that we do have. I mean, Aiden is really high up in this area, and if this is any indication of how the verticality will work in the game, I'd say that Techland will stay true to their word in this regard so far. What I also found particularly interesting is that in this clip, Aiden is not wearing his biomarker. In every clip that we've seen so far regarding it, it's always on his right wrist. Currently, it's not present here. On the left, it does look like he has some sort of bracelet. Whatever it is, it's for sure not the biomarker. And then if we also go ahead and slow it down a little bit, we can kind of get a little glimpse at the outfit that he is wearing. And it almost looks like this rundown nomadic kind of look that he's got going for him. He's looking like a traveler of some sort. And from what we know so far about Aiden is that he's a pilgrim. He just arrived to the city. Pilgrims are these outcast survivors who basically just travel around the world. So taking all that information that I just stated and combining it together, it could be possible that the Paraglider and Grappling Hook could be given to us very early on into the game. It could even be starting items rather than having to unlock it like you did in the original at a certain level. Maybe in this case they just give you the tools immediately. And in a lore sense, I'm sure that the Pilgrims will have these tools already available to them as they are travelers. The community and myself all believe that the mission with Hakon, it's kind of like the equivalent of like a tutorial section, and the game wouldn't really take off and start until you go and get the biomarker. And from this footage, we have a Paraglider and Grappling Hook before we even get our biomarker. In a story sense, assuming that this footage is not them just using like a sandbox character to go and record footage, or they use it for testing, which is very possible. If it wasn't like that, then speaking on behalf of the story, you would get the Paraglider and the Grappling Hook before you got your biomarker, according to this footage at least. And honestly, I'm kind of all for it. I kind of like the idea of just giving the And honestly, I'm kind of all for it. I like the idea of just giving the players all the tools right off the beginning of the game. It'll really allow them to jump right into it. And moving on to the last section of this video, the Grappling Hook. I mean, we have seen a little bit of gameplay before, but in the gameplay trailer, we did get a much better look. And I think the biggest question that I have is how the hell does this work? As we see, Aiden jumps off, he hooks onto the ladder and swings right in. When he gets off the Paraglider, he uses it again and he swings right onto the lamppost. At both locations, it does not look like there is anything at all for him to latch onto. There's not like a common indicator or icon or anything there just yet. So my big question is, are they predetermined locations, or can you kind of just grapple anywhere that you want? Because I feel like if it's anywhere, that's going to be quite messy. That'll break the game, to be honest. I'm hoping that it kind of functions like Uncharted 4, where there are certain locations on where you can and can't swing. And maybe in this gameplay trailer, they just disabled the HUD, which is why you can't see that little icon that would appear. That's what I'm leaning more towards. I just feel like it's gonna be absolute chaos if you can just swing anywhere that you want. Especially in a 4-player co-op world, that is just cause for concern. If you can do it anywhere, there will be glitches. People will phase through the map if you can go and do it anywhere. But nonetheless, I'm excited to see how the two work together. I think I'm a bit more excited for the Paraglider, just because it's like this completely new tool that we've never seen before in Dying Light. I mean, yes, the grappling hook is now completely remade and it is more realistic. I don't know, there's something just gravitating me towards that Paraglider. I'm excited to see what people can do when they start comboing everything. I know people criticize this gameplay for it looking a little bit slowed down, and I completely understand where you guys are coming from. I feel like this might be the one where we have to actually get our hands on the game to really determine how it works and how fast we can actually go. But yeah, that's everything that I have for you guys today. Which one are you more excited for? The Paraglider or the grappling hook? Let me know. Tell me down below in the comment section. But if you did enjoy, please like, subscribe, you know, fancy stuff. I'm kind of just winging it now. There's not really an upload schedule anymore. I try doing like at least every Sunday. There'll be an upload every Sunday. You can guarantee that. And then maybe like Wednesday or Thursday, kind of just whenever I feel like it, to be honest. So yeah, this video is going on for a long time, so I should probably end it. So with all that said, stay fresh, stay human, have a good night, and more importantly, good luck. And as Johnny Sins once said, I'll be right there with you.
I'm right there with you. I'll be playing when the game comes out.